Today, by popular demand, is bathing suit shopping tits? Tits? Thank you for tuning in to Lindsay's Latest. Today, by popular demand, is bathing suit shopping tips part 2. Today, I'm going to share with you some tips, and I also found some really good bathing suits for all the things you guys were telling me about as far as having a smaller chest, love handles, a belly. So if that is you, this is for you guys. Let's start with my girls with smaller chests. All of the bathing suits that I'm gonna talk about are in the description below. So I've added the links so you guys can buy them if you love them. So I found this, and I think this is especially important when you have small bust girls. You need to find a molded cut bikini top. One that is pretty much, the whole thing is a molded cut. But what's so great about this is they have this kind of like wedged insert pad inside that's really gonna go under the boob and kind of lift them up and create the illusion that you have a bigger bust than you do. I like that this isn't just a flat pad, it's kind of thicker on bottom and smaller on the top, so it's really gonna mold and raise those girls however small that they are. I'm including this next bikini top because I recently got it. It's Volcom, and it's just really darling. I love the flouncy little lace up top, and I think this is great for both girls with a bigger chest and smaller. I like the movement that you have. It's kind of like a crop top a little bit, and it's a little bit more modest bikini top than, you know, a triangle bikini. So I think this universally is for any girl who wants to rock a two-piece. This is a really good pick, and I have it myself. For you girls out there who are a little modest, or you may have a bit of a belly, so you kind of feel like, I could wear a bikini, but I kind of feel more comfortable in a one-piece, I found something that's perfect for kind of the in-between. This is what they would call a tankini top, and what I love about this, you guys, is it's sheer. It is that in-between of wearing a bikini but then still feeling a little bit more covered up, and I really love this. It kind of camouflages a little bit if you have a belly. So this is from Becca, and I thought this was really unique because I don't see a lot of sheer tankini tops, and I really found this to be perfect for maybe a more modest girl or someone who has a bit of a belly. I understand what you guys are going through. That's where I gain my weight. So, and then it has this little tie to give you the support, and there's a little padding in the bandeau top. As far as picking bottoms, I would just pick any color that you're drawn to in the print and then find a bottom to match, and it doesn't necessarily have to be by the same designer. So that's just a tip for you guys. For my girls who are apple shaped, now apple shape is when, you know, you're kind of round in this area, or if you just carry your weight in your tummy, or maybe you don't have a waist, maybe you're a little bit wider and fuller in the tummy and don't have much of a waist, you're just kind of like boxy. These are the tips I have for you if those are your figure issues. Shop for one pieces with ruching on the side. The gathering on the side is really gonna pull in whatever waist you have, and then the little pleats and folds will also create the illusion of kind of pulling you in. It's also nice when you have a little bit of a gather around the waist area because it gives it a little bit more interest rather than, you know, wearing a one piece that's just like spandex. It's like a bodysuit, because that you're gonna see like every little nook and cranny and roll, right? So then when you sit, it's not like, and if you have a roll, it's not like one big roll. Like these will kind of strategically kind of camouflage a little bit of a belly. I'm telling you, and you got girls, like I gained my weight in my stomach, so this is coming from someone with, you know, a similar experience. Another tip when buying your one pieces for my girls who have a little bit more love in the waist area, anything with ruching on the side, or if there's maybe ruching down the front, or if there's buttons, even a zipper will be nice because it's gonna create the illusion of pulling you in, and you're gonna have that line that kind of makes you look a little bit more narrow. I'm telling you guys, these illusions and these little tips will really help kind of fill out your figure and help you find the bathing suit that flatters your figure the most. Another thing to look for if you're shopping for a one piece and want to look as slim as possible, Any one piece you see that has side panels is going to take you on a trip to Skinny Town, I'm telling you. And I'm gonna show you guys a dress that has these panels. Look for bathing suits that have this, because this is gonna create kind of a shadow, and then the narrow lines down the front are going to instantly make you look narrower, and the black will create a shadow to kind of really slim down that silhouette. Side panels, something very important to look for next time you go shopping. All right, so love handles. We all got them, right? I mean, well, maybe not all of us, but I think most of us have a little bit of love handles. I would maybe most of the time stay away from bathing suits like this. I know it's so sad because you guys, I'm kind of in that family too. I like to feel like my bathing suit bottoms are kind of almost hanging off of me, so I don't have any overage. If you're kind of like me, a lot of the times you gotta stay away from these bottoms that don't allow you to adjust to your figure. But there are some bottoms out there that are a little bit more forgiving and the fabric isn't as tight, so you know what, try it. I mean, you never know, but most of the time to really flatter that muffin top area, a tie side is just gonna do the trick every time. So I think I covered a little bit more for you guys. Please let me know in the comments below. I really hope that I gave you a few tips so when you go out dreadfully bathing suit shopping, I know it just is kind of, right? I mean, I know for some people that's like fun, but I mean, for most of us, it's kind of like, ugh, I'll just wear the one I had last year, you know? I don't wanna go in those dreadful dressing room lights. That's another thing. I mean, I think we all need to like band together and do a petition against the hideous lighting in most of those dressing rooms, but that's another video. Please let me know what you guys think of these tips. I really hope I helped you out, and please make sure to like, favorite, sub if you haven't, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you, bye. Now we're gonna talk about something a little bit more controversial.
Oh gosh, getting scandalous.
Today, we are going to talk about some of the worst, tackiest fashion mistakes that you can ever make.
Oh gosh.